AI is everywhere right now, and there's a lot of fear about what it means for jobs. You just hit play on 10-minute Tech Talks, business insights, and growth hacks for the time-crunched entrepreneur. I'm your host, Jonathan Kirsting with the Pittsburgh Technology Council and TechVibe Radio. And Woolpert CEO Neil Churman sees my opening statement quite differently. He believes AI won't replace experts. It's just going to make them better. As part of my TechVibe Radio deep dive conversation with Neil, he shares how curiosity, collaboration, and new technology are reshaping leadership and helping companies unlock the full potential of their teams. Let's jump into Neil's insight right now. I think it's going to change the way you think about AI.
If you can be broad in your worldview and you can be intellectually curious, which to me, for myself and for our team, I think is an incredibly important thing. If you pick a lane and you want to live in that lane, and I think there's a lot of value in that for a lot of folks, but I also think if you're going to help, from my seat, drive our company forward, you have to have a multitude of perspectives. You need to know a little bit about a lot of things. You got to rely on other people to be expert in those things.
But have that appreciation of it, being able to recognize it and say, I know a little bit about this, but I know this other person that's the expert in it. And that helps you kind of be the glue and the connector that allows you to set those instances up for people to become successful.
Or I know nothing about this. Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
More,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
To me, that's so important. So
right.
I kind of remind myself every day, I don't have all the answers. I definitely do not, right? There's a lot of people around me that I surround myself with at our company who do have the answers, right? And my job is to really kind of make sure that we are bringing the right people with the right expertise and the right level of passion and care and good intent and core values together to help get stuff done, right? My job, you said it well, connector. A lot of my job is connecting. And a lot of my job has become doing things in a balanced or holistic way. Wow. Back to that point on, we got to make money because it helps us do this for the long haul. We've got to be good at what we do, and we've got to be good to our people. If one of those things gets out of whack, then we can't play this game.
That's a good three-legged stool right there. I think that gives a really solid foundation, and it's simple too.
Yeah.
It's not overly complicated, like enough to where these three very things that on their own seem like, of course, but you put those together, I think you get something kind of special going on.
You got to look at all of it in concert, definitely.
Wow.
And I think we've done a good job of that historically.
Yeah. So I can tell you love what you do. The passion comes through. I'm always curious whenever I get the opportunity to talk to folks that are in the positions that you're in and the conversations you get to have, the things you get to see that we don't all get to see. What's getting you really excited out there tech-wise right now? Any trends out there that you're seeing that are kind of getting you like, wow, I can't wait for another couple years when this really matures over? I'm always curious.
Yeah, I think, let me talk inside baseball in the company and then,
Surely,
and then
of course,
I'll go broad.
Especially inside the company, I want to know.
we are doing some really, really exciting things on the nexus between hardware and software around geospatial applications.
Okay.
So we've got some really cool lidar tech that we're deploying. We have a team down in Stennis, Mississippi that is working on this for us.
You guys are everywhere. You bring up Poland, Stennis, Mississippi.
all over the place these days. But we've got a team that's working on this, and they work closely with our team here in Pittsburgh, right, who's more on the AI and software side of this. But
well, they are the innovation hub.
Correct, right? But putting, kind of best-in-class hardware tech with best-in-class software tech, I think but there's a multiplier effect that can come from that. And I think there's a really good opportunity for us to serve our clients better and more efficiently and more effectively. And when you think about some of the core, I'll say responsibilities, right, of the work that we're doing things like focusing on how can we prevent damage from the next hurricane? How can we ensure that if there is disruption to a port, that port traffic can get through? For whatever reason it may be, to the earlier example on, pipeline landslide susceptibility, all the way down to if there's a flood, where's the water going to go? Right.
Exactly.
These are the kind of problems
exactly.
We are, as a country and as a government, limited in our means to budget for these kind of things. And we're here to try to help folks do more with less faster. So to me, that's exciting for the company and success of the company. But I also think it's exciting to me for the prospect of what it can mean for us as, members of this society and as residents of this country and global citizens. The opportunity to help the world in that way, I think, is pretty cool and important. I think deploying AI tools into what we do, I talk about this a lot with the company. AI is not going to replace what anybody does in our business, because in our business, we need subject matter experts that are highly skilled in what they do.
Right.
What AI is doing for them, and he's going to continue to do for them, is one, help them be more effective at their job more efficiently, make their day-to-day a little easier and more pleasant. And I really believe that. And third, it's going to help us get smarter. It's going to help us see stuff
100%. Oh, yeah.
that you're not going to see. And so we're deploying some things like that in the company right now over some data sets that we have. And what I really am encouraged by is it's actually making our employees better at the manual aspects of their jobs because they now have a new tool in the toolbox, right? And to me, that's the exciting opportunity that we can do more as a company with the great team that we have.
That to me is just, like I said, when I hear people talk about AI like that to me, what I've experienced just myself in my own little level of how I use it to do what I do. I think about using it at the level that you guys would be using it at. And to me, it's just, we're breaking into a whole new world at this point, and all the opportunities as that comes around, just improve things, make the world better for people.
And that makes
technology for it.
I mean, this may be the route to that extra day you were asking, or extra hour of the day you were asking about earlier.
Exactly.
Right, for all of us.
You're reading my mind that this is literally can create that extra hour.
And I encourage our folks, if you get that hour back because you use the tool to do it, use it to catch up on something you need to catch up on, or better yet, go take some time, with the family and come back
100%.
refreshed and feeling good tomorrow, right? I mean, I think we have
Exactly.
to come back to doing all this stuff in balance.
Good stuff, man. What a fascinating conversation. Before I let you go, I'm just always curious, what keeps you up at night? I mean, obviously you're balancing so many things. I mean, anything out there that really makes you be like, oh man, I just want to do this better, or I just want to attack this next thing? Like,
Yeah, I think for me, what keeps me up, but first off, the good thing about sometimes you get that keeps you up at night, and it's what's the risk, what's the bad thing, what's the thing that you're afraid of. And
Right.
I think for our business,
okay,
it's really not that, right?
what can we do next?
It's more that. It's
Yeah.
more. I
That's what I was thinking.
I need to wake up and get the notebook out before I forget this idea, right, that I've been dreaming about. But
So cool.
I think the thing that we're super excited about is one, we have grown pretty rapidly over the last 5, 6, 7 years here, and we've built these great global teams. And I talk a lot in the company about collaboration and connectivity.
If you enjoyed this conversation with Woolpert CEO Neil Churman, be sure to check out the full TechVibe interview where we explore AI, infrastructure, and Pittsburgh's role in the global innovation economy. And don't forget to subscribe to 10-Minute Tech Talks for quick insights from the entrepreneurs and innovators who are absolutely, positively building the future.